Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 4 Episode 12 review. We're going to start off where it ended up with Royce and her father having their spat about him not approving of her relationship with her new dude. Don't remember what dude's name is, so y'all gonna have to forgive me on that one. So, I really wish they had subtitles when Royce was talking. She was like, and I guess he understood what she was talking about, but I didn't, and I'm pretty sure audio visual probably didn't catch a little bit of that. But she said, she's like, I'm a grown woman, this is who I want to be with, I know I'm still your daughter, but let me live my life. So, the dad, Royce, and her boyfriend sit down, and she's like, I think you acting a little needy. She's like, needy? He's like, yeah, and she's like, I think his name is Desmond. He's like, Desmond? If it's not, then I'm sorry. We just gonna call him Desmond because I can't remember what his name is. She was like, do you think I'm needy? He was like, well, at times. She was like, at times. And you picked this moment when I'm having this argument with my dad about you to say something. She's like, okay. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just be less needy. I'm, I'm just gonna, no, I'm not, okay. That's how y'all feel? Okay. So her father was like, oh, so we doing this now? So she just walked off. Desmond follows her, and she was like, you know how my relationship with my dad is, and you gonna pick that moment to say something? Shoot, if you thought I was being too clingy, you should have said something a long time ago. I'm thinking we, in love, want to be with each other, and you think I'm being too clingy. He's like, well, it was at times, it's not all times. It's like, you should have said that before. You picked the worst moment on earth to say something when my dad is sitting right here and we having a discussion about you. She's like, okay, I give my all to you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to being the old Royce. Okay, so we're gonna move over to Tammy. Tammy, she's seeing her therapist and she's trying to make a breakthrough, so hopefully she does. She's like, she ain't fighting nobody. She is cussing people out and fussing at her, but she's not fighting, so I guess that's one step up for Tammy. Sorry about my voice, y'all. So she's telling the therapist, would have been time before, it been me going down with somebody, but now I'll yell at you, but I'm not going up to that where I'm about to fight you moment. There's been times where I wanted to, but I haven't. She was like, Tam was like, shoot, maybe Evelyn need to come in here. Evelyn always trying to fight on somebody, which I don't believe Evelyn was trying to. I just, it was for show. There's 50 million security dudes right there that's going to stop before she get anywhere. So, hey. So she was telling Tammy was telling Evelyn about her, sessions with the, therapist and how it's working out for her. She's not a 10 at her anger level no more. She's a cool 8. So hopefully her anger management sessions work. Now we're going to move over to Chad and Evelyn because I need to say something about this. They sit in bed, they talking about marriage, and he's saying he with her because she got money and all the other women he was with was broke. And Evelyn is laying in bed with full on makeup. Why is what I want to know. Is she in full makeup in bed? She got a little t-shirt on. Chad sitting there, he ain't the man, so he don't need no makeup. But why are you in full makeup? I'm not just talking about, so she got a little lip gloss on. She got her lips, eyeshadow, lashes. Like, she was finna go somewhere. Like, they wasn't even in bed. They was finna go out to dinner or something. And I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, what, Evelyn, you don't want people to see you out your makeup? We didn't see you with worse makeup, so why don't you just go without? You was with that little neon green stuff thinking, I didn't think it looked right. Maybe she did. But I'm just wondering why she's in full on makeup while she's in bed when there's either about to go to sleep or just waking up. Is what I want to know. If somebody got that answer, please let me know. But you just don't want to be without makeup on the show? It's like, excuse me. Where we're going to move over to. Yes, the girls are in Tahiti now. Well, they're going to Tahiti. And for like a good 2 or 3 minutes, I did not know that was Shiny because I'm used to Shiny with the short hair. Now she didn't got either a weave or a wig going on, and I didn't recognize her. I thought it was Naya at first because she had on glasses. I was like, well, maybe Naya went on this trip, but then I was like, why in the world is Naya there? Okay. One today was sitting down. I was like, oh, that's Shawnee right there. It kind of threw me off. I just wasn't expecting that. And when she has her hair like that, her and her daughter look just alike. They already look alike, but when her hair is like that, yes, that is her daughter. All the way, all day, every day. So they over there plotting. Well, before they get to plotting, Keisha has been coughing the whole plane ride over. And Tammy's taking offense to that because she's like, I'm not trying to get none of your germs. And I feel her on that one. So Tammy proceeds to give her a coughing one-on-one session. She's like, when you cough like that, all the germs can spew out on the side. So I'm guessing you gotta cough like this to catch it in your hand and get you some sanitizer. So she didn't say sanitizer, but that's what I'm thinking. So every time Keisha coughs, Tammy's getting more and more annoyed by this girl. So they trying to plot against Jennifer and her new sidekick, Kenya. They didn't make it on a plane, but apparently they supposed to be coming. So Tammy, Evelyn, and Susie is like, let's put some fish in their room to annoy them. Why are they doing this to grown women? Don't know, but they are. So they was like, well, she'll probably get a new room. No, all rooms are booked, so she would have to live with it. So then it's like, well, let's go swimming with the stingrays and the fish and sharks. No. Sharks, they eat meat. You or me, don't do it. So, Tammy and Evelyn and Susie did it, but Tammy, Evelyn, and Shawnee was like, I'm getting in that water. Keisha was going to get in, but then she was like, looking at their sharks, was like, no, I don't know if I want to do it. So they called her all kind of scared and don't want to do it. Well, I don't see neither. Now, 3 of y'all getting in that water with those sharks or those stingrays. So, I guess she bowed down to peer pressure because they were talking about her. So, she proceeds to get into the water with stingrays. I believe that's what it was. And the sharks. They telling her, don't be scared. They swimming all around. Then later on, they out eating. And she's like asking a lot of questions. And Tammy's not really feeling it. You can just tell how Tammy's like, her whole demeanor is changing. Tammy had her a few drinks in her system. And she's getting aggravated more and more. So she's asking them, have any of your, husbands, boyfriends, ex-fiancés ever won a championship? Shawnee was like, I won 4. And she was like, well, do the wives get them? And Evelyn said, yes, we got one too. This is where I need to pause here. Evelyn, I didn't know you were married to that man. Was it some other man who was married who was a basketball player that won a championship ring too? Guess she said, when she said the wives, she didn't say the wives, the living girlfriends, the mother of their child get a ring. She said wives. And everyone's like, yeah, we got one. I couldn't help but laugh. Maybe that was wrong of me. So the more questions she's asking, Tammy's like, dang, it seems like you over doing an interview for a talk show or a TV show. What's up with all that? And Ken's looking like, what? So Tammy shouldn't have had all them drinks in her system. She's already new with Keisha. Don't really like her all that much. So she's like, you know what? I was going to let this girl have a nice vacation. But she done got on my nerves. So Tammy's like, well, I heard you been talking about me, saying that you would go off on me and all this stuff. So Tammy turns her truck around and said, well, what you got to say about that? I done told you before, I don't like you talking behind my back. Now, here's my thing, Keisha. I don't know if you've seen any other seasons of Basketball Wives when Tammy's been on there. Tammy is prone to get violence when she's drunk or just because. And it seems like when they on vacation, that's when it all comes out. You remember season 2 when she was first on there? Her and Evelyn got into it because she found out Evelyn had been having an affair with her husband. Season 3, her and I can't think of, Mika got into it because Mika had been saying something. And this is not your first encounter with Tammy. You said something before and it got back to her and she came and got at you. So why are you continuing on doing that? I just need to know that if Tammy goes from 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds, you wouldn't say anything about her to people who are in that circle. So I guess it was she was talking to Royce and Susie, and I believe Susie would have said something first because you know Susie's always coming back and saying something, like how she brought up how Jennifer was saying after the racetrack. So you know Susie loved to run back and tell stuff. I guess she could think, well, I was there. I feel I need to tell in case it come back on me. And like, why didn't you tell Susie? So Keisha, why are you continuing on doing that? And Keisha's like, well, can I ask who said that? She's like, no, did you say it or not? They get into this old whole thing, so it's gonna continue next week to where Tammy took that girl's purse and she tried to call the police on her. So yeah, that was basically the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.